These are the required points to express in your ad. Feel free to paraphrase and speak from your own experience. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. So, it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And please make sure, this point, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do you know the spelling of anchor.fm? ANCHOR.FM. Thank you for your listening. See you. Hello everyone, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. This time I'd like to talk about that, there's nothing too late or late to start. And what I'd like to tell you is that, maybe, some people start, for example, studying foreign languages. For example, if your mother tongue is English, you can, and if you are, for example, 60s or 70s, or if you are, people after retirements, and you'd like to, for example, start to study, for example, Japanese language, it's alright. And this is a case to, porn videos creation. So, and I was watching a porn movie. I was watching a porn movie in which, some 50s or 40s or 50s. I mean, the numbers I was telling you are the ages of porn actresses in the porn video I was watching. And the porn video is a type in which, some women or beautiful ladies of whose ages are 40s or 50s, but below the penises of men. And in each time, a beautiful lady is interviewed, and she blows the penis of a cast, or she blows the penis of a male cast. And that is a kind of an assortment in which, many, some blowjob scenes are compiled or comprised into a porn video, and which is the type of porn videos I was watching. And this time, I checked that maybe that is a new work of the porn videos maker. And I was watching, which means, I was enjoying all the ladies, or all the beautiful ladies. I was enjoying all the ladies were giving heads for some, porn actors. Male porn actors. And which means, those old ladies were sucking the penises of those men, and in each blowjob session, and each porn actress got semen ejected from the man, and she was, and in each blowjob session, at the last of each session, she shows the viewers what was ejected into her mouth, and which means she shows the viewers the sperm or semen inside her mouth, which is the porn video I was watching, which is a porn video of a series of dealing with all the ladies giving heads for men, stuff like that. That work is that type. And what I'd like to tell you this time is that, if you are women, and if you'd like to make porn videos capturing yourself, you can do that, because some older ladies are really beautiful, even though they are for example, 40s, 50s, 60s years old, and which is why, if even though you are for example 70 years old, or even though you are 80 years old, you can start your own your own creation of porn videos, capturing yourself, capturing yourselves, and you know and this country has that type, which means the type dealing. This country has some types dealing with, for example, blowjobs and handjobs or blowjobs done by some beautiful old ladies, which is why I mean, if you're beautiful, if you're beautiful, and it's fine to create porn videos capturing you. I mean, serving some sexual services for men, and so of course the strongest porn actresses are young beautiful girls. Young beautiful girls. Yeah, I mean, young beautiful curvy girls are the strongest group. But if you're beautiful enough, so if you're old, but you can fight, you can compete, against other competitors, because there are many porn actresses. I'm sorry, but I'd like, this is a fact that there's a fact that some porn actresses are not so beautiful, even though they are young. And though, I mean, if you're old, but if you're beautiful, you can create your own porn videos capturing yourself, and maybe you can collect some viewers, because some people like all the beautiful ladies, which is why if you for example, if you do blowjobs for some men, or blowing the penises of your husbands is fine for capturing porn videos. But if you create such porn videos, you may be able to collect the viewers on the internet. So, but this time, so what I'd like you to know is that so what I was trying to tell you is that yeah, I remember. I have just forgot what I was going to tell you. But I remember. If you are old, and if you'd like to create your own porn videos, you should use your own maturity, which means being old means you are skilled in, for example, sexual techniques, which is what viewers want to watch. Please make sure this point. And for example, what certain kind of men who like older ladies or mature ladies are, that kind of men want is that kind of men want is that so yeah, that some old ladies having really adroit sexual skills, or seasoned or experienced sexual skills, making men, for example, aroused so much, or making men ejaculate a lot of semen, which is because of thanks to such mature skills of sexual intercourse, or seasoned or experienced sexual skills, such adroit, matured, experienced sexual skills are what those viewers I explained want. Which is why if you are old, well, I don't know whether your age, I don't know what your age is, but if you are old, and if you are, for example, 40s, 50s, 60s, or 60s years, 60s or 70s years old, you can start creating porn videos. But I think it's smarter to use such maturity categories, and you should use such a brand. You should use a brands that you have some experienced skill of sexual technique or sexual intercourse, which is a recommendable category or recommendable market in other words for creating and selling porn videos, which is what I'd like to tell you this time. So that's it. So let me tell you again that there's nothing too late to start. So which means you can even the field of porn video creations, and even though you are all the ladies, and even though you are 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s or older, you can start creating porn videos capturing your own self, which is what I'd like to tell you this time. That's it. Thank you very much for listening, and please enjoy creating porn videos. That's it. Thank you very much for your listening. See you.